All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this one. So Lona's favorite show is Sing or Sink, a singing competition where contestants sing while swimming. That's funny. She loves to binge watch episodes. Each episode is 20 minutes long. If Lona watches 3 episodes, how many minutes will that take? Show how you arrived at your answer. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video for a second. All right, so what you should have done is 3 times 20, which is 60 minutes. Okay, so complete the table. So go ahead and pause the video. I want you to go ahead and complete the table and then also plot the points on the graph over here and label, parts that are important. Okay, so what you should have been able to do is at episode 0 is 0 minutes, and then we have, 20. And then we have 60, and then we have 100. Okay, so we have the origin, which is right here at 0, 0. And then we have your vertical axis. And then we have your horizontal axis. And then I was plotting 1 and 20, and I was plotting 3 and 60, and then 5 and 100. And then I'm going to go ahead and connect this with a hopefully semi-straight line. And then there's a point on the graph that I'm on for. There's a point on the graph marked A. What information does this point tell you? So go ahead and pause the graph first, or pause the video for a second. All right, so what that tells you is that when you have 8 episodes, you should be at 160 minutes. All right, so what do you notice about the shape of the points on the graph? So go ahead and pause your video. What you should notice is that it forms a straight line. Describe the relationship between the y-coordinate and the x-coordinate of every point of your graph. So I'm going to pause the video. All right, so the y is 20 times the x value. So that means y is equal to 20x. Use your graph to estimate how many episodes Lona can watch in 95 minutes. Show your method on the graph. So go ahead and pause the video. Okay, so we're back. So 95 minutes is almost 5 episodes. So a little under 5 episodes. Oops, I cannot write today. All right. And then use the graph to estimate how long it would watch 6.5 episodes. So go ahead and pause the video. All right, so we're back. So 6.5 is like maybe 130 minutes. So about 130 minutes. Okay, and so some things that we wanted to recognize. First thing, and that is, this is my y-axis. It's vertical. My x-axis is horizontal. Coordinate points are positive and positive, so positive x, positive y in quadrant 1. The origin is at the center. This is negative, comma, positive. So above here is positive y values. And then this is negative, comma, negative. So this is negative x and a negative y. And then this is positive, comma, a negative as far as coordinates are concerned. Ordered pairs are x, comma, y. And so if I have x here and I have y here, then that is my coordinate point. And we use labels on the axis to interpret. So we label our axis. Okay. So if I have an equation here that goes through the origin, then the set of all points satisfying satisfying a proportional relationship for a line going through the origin is this graph. All right, and that's it for this lesson.